If you know me, you know that I don't play when it comes to spirituality, and I definitely, as much as I joke, and I am a natural born comedian. I've been doing comedy my whole life. One thing I don't play about is spirit and messages that come through. So I'm gonna start off by doing a collective reading, but I did get some messages that came through. I don't always get them every single time I'm doing content. Today and yesterday, for some reason, um, I, they've been coming through, and I used to get them a lot when I first started doing content, and they come when needed. So whomever this energy is going to resonate with is going to meet that person. I'm very intentional with everything, my words, mudras, mantras. I tell you guys about that all the time. So whomever this resonates with, this is your message that came through from the other side. I heard Russell. um this was at 6:41 a.m. 6 plus 4 is plus 1 is 11. Something about a Gemini, or this could be something about the number 2, or it's just that, or it could be something about you and this person, like you had some type of connection. I picked up something about maybe you were upset or angry with this person when they crossed over something. I don't know. But your clock might be flashing or in the middle of the night, or just random times of the day, just out of nowhere, like if you had a power outage or something. 444 maybe shown on the clock, or 12 o'clock on the dot, whether it be AM or PM. You may be smelling this person's favorite scent, cologne or perfume, or whatever they used to wear, or just their natural body scent, just out of nowhere. Constantly hearing their favorite song, and whether it be a department store or grocery store, it could be just out of nowhere, on the radio, on the television, just out of nowhere. So this person is trying to connect with you, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. You could be in a store, restaurant, or watching television, cooking, whatever you're doing, and someone could either shout, or you may hear their name, or you're watching television or a movie, and the main character, or a character that just stands out to you may have the same name as them. Stray cats, outside your home at night, out of nowhere. Like, you could live in a place where you don't really see stray cats, and there's a cat that keeps coming to you at night or early peak hours in the morning. These messages have probably been coming through. I wanted to say this too, because the veil is pretty much non-existent in this time. So if you're really tapped in, you're gonna get signs, synchronicities, and messages a lot of the time. Okay, and it's 9:12 on the clock. That is 9 plus 3 is 12, which reduces down to 3. 3 is communication from spirit. So this is there's no such thing as coincidence. And when I started this, it was 911. So this is definitely a message trying to come through. I heard the names Percy. I heard Alana, Beatrice. I think I said Russell, Max, or Maxwell. Max for short, something. Or Maximus. I don't know. Children staring at you in public, just out of nowhere. This could be like children of another race, or you may think like this child is not used to seeing a person of color, or a person, Caucasian person, whatever you are. Okay, tapping on your window in the middle of the night, out of nowhere. Sounds like a tap. And then I heard, and I channeled this, let me in. Listen, y'all know I don't play these games. Okay, if it comes through, I'm writing it down. That's why I always tell you guys, keep pencil and paper with you at all times. Werther's, something about Werther's originals or spearmints. Maybe they used to keep them in their pocket. With this person, this decedent, or before they crossed over, they may have had some candies in their pocket. Maybe they carried them. I heard Bristol. Something about khakis. You may be seeing cat paw prints of going up the hood of your car or on your porch. Keys jingling out of nowhere. Something about coffee time or coffee. Maybe you and this person used to drink coffee together. They were an avid coffee drinker. Something about gospel music out of nowhere. I heard package deal. And then I heard I'm thirsty, which probably means you need to leave out a glass of water. Water is a portal to connect to the spirit realm for you to get messages, for them to come through. That's why I tell you guys, even when you're doing any type of divination or even any type of working, I always have a white candle burning 24/7. And even if I have to leave, I set it in the bathtub in a pot of water. That way, you know, it's a fire for fire safety. But I always leave a glass of clean glass of water out. That is a connection to spirit, to the spirit realm. Okay. Dreams are very important. Something about your dreams. This person could be trying to connect with you through dreams. If you're not remembering your dreams, that is a problem. You need to look into that. I don't have time to go into that right now. Something about senior prom. I heard pray for me. Something about a checkerboard or checkmate. This was an unclear message, and I wrote unclear message. Birthmark on the chest. This person may have one, or you, or something about a birthmark. This could be in the shape of a state or an island. This one made me chuckle a little bit. Their mama never liked you, but I love you. So maybe you didn't get along with this person's mother or a matriarch or someone who raised this person. Okay, and I usually, when I get these messages, I used to keep them all the time, but now what I do is I burn them. And I set intentions just in case, so like the person can come back, the spirit can come back to me and tell me more. Okay, I'm going to do like I used to do different forms of divination. I taught you guys how to do charm casting. I have this little, and yes, this does work. You can create your own way of doing divination. Just make sure everything is always cleansed. You have a clear mind. You're grounded. But I have this little, it's so dusty. It's got incense dust on it. Now I'm telling you to keep it clean. But this little yes, no board, this has yes, no, definitely, maybe, no way, ask friend, try again, yes, you know, all that on here. And yes, this does work. And I've actually done readings with this, and the messages match. I don't miss. So this is definitely for someone. I'm going to pull cards on what they want to tell you. And I'm going to, because I don't have enough time to finish out an entire reading for it, we're going to just move this into 2 parts. I really got the feeling that someone needed this message. So yeah, if you would like to go further, to dig deeper, please text, DM, email me. Make sure you guys subscribe, follow, hit the like, save. If you're going to save my content, please hit the like and follow. It's the least that you can do. You're getting my energy for free. So let's see what this energy wants to tell whomever resonates. This could be a combination of people that resonate with this. And I haven't used this ancestral deck in a long time. Spirit, what else does this energy want to? I just heard vacation home. Maybe you were looking at vacation homes, or I don't know. Direction guardian, choose your path. Some of you could have made plans with this person, and now you're in a state of confusion or not knowing where to go because you're used to doing everything together. This could be why I picked up the number 2. Okay, Winter. Take care of your needs. Your name could be Winter, first, last, or middle, or theirs. You put a lot into this person. Some of you could have had to take care of someone before they crossed over, and now you're getting to a point where you're learning to take care of yourself. Okay, we have one more. Sage. Be devoted and committed. Something about wisdom. Listen, this is going to end right now. All right, part 2 of the collective message that came through this morning. Please, guys, go check out part 1. Okay, so we had Direction Guardian, choosing your path, Winter, taking care of your needs, and the last one that came out was Sage, be devoted and committed. So this could be spirit or this energy that is trying to connect with you, telling you to be devoted and be committed to taking care of what your needs, putting yourself first. You need to choose your path. So this is this person or this energy telling you from the other side that it's time for you to oh my God, I'm trying to explain this the right way. I know what I want to say, but it's really hard to put the words into perspective. This is like you putting yourself first, choosing what is going to be beneficial to you, your path, your purpose. Maybe you've been, why I'm picking up, like, because I think one of the messages that came through was something about senior prom. Maybe you've known this person since you were children, or you were in with this person for a very long time, or even a relative, somebody, whoever this is, okay? This is about you putting yourself first. And I just heard put your best foot forward. So this is you needing to take action, take the steps needed to taking care of yourself, but you need to remain devoted and committed. Somebody is highly depressed. And this message is definitely going to give someone a sense of peace. And I trust that this helps if you've been looking for a sign, synchronicity, a omen, whatever, okay? Self-care, compass, direction. This speaks of direction. The overall energy was Direction Guardian. Look, there's a compass on the oracle card, on the ancestral card. This is definitely a direct message for someone. So let's keep going. And if you would like to book an extension to go further, to get more messages, text, DM, or email me. You will get definitive, irrefutable peace. That's what I wanted to say. Whatever void that you were missing, you're going to get it. Okay? What else does this person that resonates with this message? And it's going, this energy, I'm very intentional. So this energy of the whole message is going to go where it needs to go, okay? But do not force it if it don't fit. And if it sounds familiar, it's not your story, it's someone that's around you. What's this Direction Guardian here for, please? And thank you. What do they need to know about choosing their path? Okay, we have change. Maybe you have to change an outlook, or make a change in where you're going to go, how you're going to go about this. And I just heard Feliz Navidad, something about Christmas. Or maybe you're Hispanic, I don't know. Tell me more. Home. Some of you may be moving. Some of you could have, don't want to, like you have, it's really hard for you to be in the home if you live together with this person, or you inherited a home. Maybe you feel their spirit there. So maybe it's time for you to move. Maybe it's, I don't know. Some of you may be changing your home. Expectation, clarifying, taking care of your needs. You are expected to take care of yourself, put yourself first. I just heard Agnes. Okay, invisible. Something that you're not seeing. But this is giving me, like, this person is always with you for some reason. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but there's something that you can't see that's coming towards you, that's going to be beneficial to you, or helping you to take care of your needs. Teacher. Some of you could be teachers, or they're a teacher. I don't know. This could be you learning something that you can't see, or understanding something that you're not quite certain about. Absence. Maybe learning something about this person, or being alone is going to teach you something. You're going to learn something about being in solitude. Wow, this is heavy. This is really heavy. What's this say? You know, a lot of these messages, or tarot that I do, you know, I try to add a little humor to, even when it's like very toxic or whatever. But this right here is paining me because I know somebody needs this. What's the sage here for? And somebody is just, they feel like lost. Promise, clarifying the sage. Maybe you promise to be committed and devoted to taking care of yourself or learning something, especially with this that's what I wanted to say too. This sage with the teacher, that is a sage that's learning something, and somebody is very wise. And I just heard sharp. Maybe you're a very sharp person. This person was sharp, but maybe you promised this person before they crossed over that you would be committed to them, or some type of promise. They want you to remain faithful to whatever you promised. Justice just came out in reverse. You feel like something is unfair, or they were unfairly taken, especially with this absence card. Some of you, this could even be a parent, because I'm looking at this card and look. One more, please, for the sage. Yeah, you feel like something is unfair. One more, please. Some of you this person could have been taken from you. Unfair, well, to me, most deaths are unfair, but maybe if this had something to do with the judicial system, this other person, if there was someone that's involved with this, maybe they got off or got away scot-free, okay? You have martyr. Are you martyrizing this person? They want you to commemorate them. What you don't see, are you drinking or smoking or doing something in secret? And this stayed on the table. This card stayed on the table. I swear I did not know it was there. Visitation. Didn't I tell you that this, and then Ouija, this is them trying to communicate with you. I knew it. Listen, don't believe the hype of Ouija boards and all that. I'll get into that another time. But this person is trying to connect with you. Addiction. Some of you may have started drinking, smoking, or doing something, or maybe this person had an addiction that crossed over. Listen to me. This could be why you're not understanding the messages. It's making sense now. Let me get this deck. What other messages do you have? This is for someone. Any other messages, please and thank you? What other messages do you have? Please and thank you in advance. For whomever this energy, Nine of Swords, worrying, sleepless nights, anxiety. And didn't I say Gemini energy? That's what this is. That was one of the first messages that came through. What else? What else do they need to see here or no? Yes, I do necromancy, ancestral readings. The Four of Wands in reverse. This is instability or being unstable. And didn't I say something about changing a home? Some of you could be on the brink of losing a home. You have the High Priestess. You need to use your intuition. They're trying to connect with you. They want to tell you something. Why are all these in reverse? Y'all know there's no such thing as coincidence. The Sun in reverse is something not being shown to you, something being hidden. We have the Page of Cups. You need to use your intuition. They could be trying to apologize to you as well. The Five of Pentacles. Why are you isolating yourself so much? You feel alone or in solitude. Like I said, someone could very well be losing a home. That's for some of you. Five of Cups. Someone's in regret. This could be you, or this energy is, maybe you were in some type of fight or something before this happened. But this person or this energy is trying to give you something from the other side. You may be getting some type of miraculous gift. I don't know. What I picked up on was you needing to start commemorating them. I told you, go watch part 1 about the water. Didn't I tell you they want to bring something to you? What's this? Some of you may think that this is like demonic energy, but it's not. So you're fearful, but this energy is trying to gift you a new beginning, or something is hidden though. What you don't see, there's some type of justice coming, or something.